So the topic of my presentation today is stock turnout ratio, and how I'll be definitely giving you an idea about what is it all about, and how it impacts businesses, and how we, by means of our solution, can help businesses improve this ratio. It's very important. So first of all, what is it? So it's basically a ratio that compares average inventory to sales, and it can be computed either in units or in rupees. And here you have the formula for this. It is annual sales divided by average inventory at the distributor end. So it's a number which you get. If you look at it from the company's perspective, you will get ideally an STR value, I mean stock turnout ratio, and just using STR as an abbreviation. You will get an STR value from all your distributor locations. If you are in the retail space, you will have an STR value from all your retail stores. So just as an example, as I've written down here, if you can see that if you have an annual sales of 4 lakh rupees and you are holding the inventory of 2 lakh rupees to get that 4 lakh sales.
It's average inventory.
Average inventory. So then STR works out to 2. 4 lakh divided by 2 lakh. But then if you improve this to 3, then you can achieve the same sales of 4 lakh with just an inventory of 1,33,333 rupees, which means you are saving on approximately 67,000 odd rupees of inventory. You don't have to spend that. You have to already save this money on inventory and get the same sales, and obviously it translates to more profit. But then that's why I put this slide next, because people get confused while computing STR. So it's very important to understand what exactly is STR and what exactly it is not. So what is it not? While stock turn rate is the ratio of sales to the average stock, it is not the actual number of times physical stock of goods is bought and sold during a period. So just to illustrate this example, I have a story which is called the miserly distributor. So what the miserly distributor will do is, the tendency of such a distributor is to order only when uske paas aur koi chara nahi hai. He has completely exhausted all his stocks, and then only he is ordering. So consider a scenario like this, that a distributor orders only 3 times in a particular year. He will order, he's a small guy, so he'll order only 4,000 rupees worth of inventory. So probably, so obviously he's ordering 3 times a year. That means we are talking about 3-4 month periods. So at the beginning of the 4-month period, he orders this 4,000 rupees worth of stock. At the end of the 4-month period, he is right at 0. He orders again 4,000. फिर यहाँ पे फिर से 0 पे आ जाता है, and then 4,000 rupees here. And then he sells this entire stock at 12,000 rupees. The sales is happening throughout the year on a random basis. So if you now see, the average inventory would be technically 4,000 rupees. And therefore STR, you might think that STR is simply 12,000 divided by 4,000 is 3. But actually it is not so. Because as per this definition, it is not the actual number of times physical stock of goods is actually being received by the distributor. So how do you now calculate this? While calculating, we will get into the concept of how to calculate the average stock inventory. But just before getting into the formula, let us look at the application. So over here, this is a 4-month period. So ideally at the beginning of this 4-month period, he is at 0 and he is at 4,000 at the end of the 4-month period. So when you look at the average stock inventory, you will look somewhere here. That is at 2 months. At that point of time, his inventory would be 2,000 rupees. And therefore, the current STR value would be 12,000 divided by 2,000, which will give you 6. Now you might be going over the moon and saying 6 is definitely a better STR. But everything has its pros and cons. Too much of everything is also bad. If you have an STR like this, what it essentially means is your inventory compared to the sales you are making is very low. That means you are maintaining very low inventory at your store. That is also dangerous because markets change, seasons change. You never know which inventory you would require at which point in time. And therefore, if you are intentionally keeping low inventory, the chances of making more sales will also come down. The chances of you making further profits also will come down. So too much of STR due to reduced inventory is also bad for the business. Now I'll come to how to calculate. So as you said, the chief problem in computing is basically sales का तो value आपको पता चल जाता है. The problem is how to calculate the average stock. So there are generally three methods. They either take the average of the inventory at the beginning and end of the year and do it like that, or they do it at the beginning, middle and end of the year. So you have three values, divide by 3 and you get it. Or you get the average of monthly inventory levels, and this is what is exactly used in general trade or in the retail scenario. So inventory at the beginning of each month plus the end of the year inventory divided by 30. So basically January beginning, February beginning like that, and then end of the year inventory you have 13 values divided by 30 and you get the average inventory stock. That is how you calculate that value. Then you put it into the formula and you get STR. So now why is it so important? Anyway, it measures the effectiveness of inventory planning control. As I told you already, if it is too low, if the STR is too low, it indicates poor planning and lack of control. Because obviously if your STR is low, that means obviously you have not been able to make good amount of sales. If you have not been able to make the good amount of sales, that means you must have screwed up somewhere. Either you have not maintained the correct inventory, because inventory is also different classifications. You must all be aware of about the ABC classification of inventory.
Stay still.
Okay. The A is the fast moving stock, B is the not that fast moving, and C is a slow moving stock. So you have to ensure in your shop you have the correct mix of that inventory to reach the desired sales potential or the desired profit potential. If you are not doing that planning, your STR will be low. And obviously, if you have too much of old merchandise in stock and too little new also, fresh merchandise, that will also impact your business. And STR can also be used to calculate the proper beginning of month inventory level for each classification for open to buy purposes. Now I would just like to pose a question to this forum. Are you aware about what is open to buy?
I was aware, but I forgot.
So basically, open to buy is actually a financial concept which is used by distributors or small shops or whatever to plan their inventory. So I will actually, there's a paper on open to buy which I would like to share with you all also. But the basic concept of open to buy is that the shop, it's basically nothing but the difference between the inventory that you have and the inventory that you need to have. It is based on several factors such as the sales that you want to achieve, the markdowns that you are already you're planning for the markdowns that you are going to have, and also there might be some fluctuations due to the seasonal trends or something. You take all those things into account. There's a formula which will give you the open to buy. It's a difference which will tell you that भाई तुम्हारे पास या तो ज़्यादा inventory है इसे कम करो या आपके पास बहुत कम inventory है इसे ज़्यादा करो. So it basically gives you that message. So STR is actually the formula which tells the distributor that boss, you need to plan your open to buy like this. So that's why it becomes very important. These are pros of the fast STR. It translates to a larger volume of sales on as small an inventory investment, which is apparently very clear because the STR formula is only sales versus sales divided by inventory, average inventory stock. So while maintaining the sufficient inventory, you can get increased sales and increased profit. Okay. You can use STR to help avoid excessive markdowns or carryover of out of season inventory. Because as I told you, how STR is connected to open to buy. So once you get to know your STR value, you will know exactly what inventory you need, what inventory you don't need, and you will definitely be not carrying out of season inventory in your store, and you will be avoiding markdowns. Because a distributor is forced to mark down only when he is carrying stock which is out of date or out of season. तब उसको his priority becomes that he has to sell that anyhow, and he will mark down to sell it as fast as possible. And the third point is, it will increase sales due to the increased flow of fresh new merchandise into the store to create excitement for the sales staff. But of course, this point might not be much relevant for the space that we are working in, that is the general trade scenario. It is more of relevance to a retail scenario, wherein you are having a retail store where a new merchandise generates a new level of excitement, not only for the workers but also for the customers, which gives them the reason to keep coming back to the store for the new goods. Now wait, there are cons also. Okay, so while a fast stock turn rate has many advantages, if it is too fast for particular classification, now what do we mean by particular classification? The ABC which I was talking about of inventory. Not every inventory will behave in the same way. You will have fast moving, slow moving, non-moving. So when that happens, the store risks losing sales due to inadequate assortments. So if your STR is very high, as in this scenario, it became almost close to 6. So in that case, it implies that your inventory level is very low. So automatically it's like a trade-off. So if you have low levels of inventory, automatically you run the risk of not reaching your potential sales targets or your potential profit targets. So you have to work with a particular STR which will give you that profit, and yet you will not run the risk of running a stock out situation or low inventory situation. So now how to improve STR? Increase sales without increasing the average stock assortment, which is obviously according to the formula. Decrease stocks without interfering with sales, and increase sales and at the same time reduce stocks. Why that is in green is because that is what is commonly done by distributors and retailers. So it's basically about creating a positive cash flow with an open to buy. So then I again come to the concept of open to buy plan, wherein the distributor will take a conscious decision that okay, this is my these are the 3 types of inventory that I have. This is fast moving, this is not moving, this is slow moving, and for this I can afford to have slightly less inventory, and I'm confident that I'll reach the same sales value. So now how to implement point number 1, which was in green in the previous slide. Buy more frequently, but buy in smaller quantities. That will take care of your average inventory stock value. Reduce the number of assortments. That is, you classify your stock on various things like vendors, styles, colors, sizes, prices. So try to keep it as less complicated as possible. Eliminate slow selling merchandise, definitely, and buy closer to the selling season. Because the moment you buy closer to the selling season, objectively, if you are near the selling season, if you have 10 rupees worth of inventory, you can reach 100 rupees worth of sale. If you are far away from the selling season, in the non-peak period, the same 10 rupees of inventory might give you only 50 rupees worth of sales. So it is safer to buy closer to the selling season so that automatically you will get more sales, more profit.